Hey, everybody, and welcome to Top Comics to Pre-Order in a Flash. I'm Andy,
I'm Matt.
and we're here with Infinity Flux Comics out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, to bring you our short show where we talk about all of the, well, not all of, but what we think are some of the top comics you'll want to pre-order. Your orders are due by Sunday night, so everything can get in, and you're guaranteed these books. You can follow along on infinityflux.net where you can subscribe, you can pre-order, you can pick whatever variant cover you want, and all the stuff that you pre-order, you get 10% off of.
It's a great deal.
Yeah, it is a fantastic deal. So let's get into some of our top books to talk about this week.
From Image is Big Game #1, written by Mark Miller with art by Pepe LARRAZ. This is bringing together most, if not all, of the Miller World projects, things like Wanted, Kick-Ass, Kingsman, Nemesis. We don't know what the story behind all that is, but just the fact that they're all coming together with awesome artwork you can see on the cover makes me really excited for this one.
Next up, we've got HAWKGIRL #1. This is going to be a 6-issue mini-series, and I'm really excited about this. I love HAWKGIRL, even back from the Justice League animated series, but in this one, the Justice League has disbanded recently, and Kendra Saunders, HAWKGIRL, is going to move to Metropolis to kind of have a new, fresh start, but of course, it's not going to last as a new villain steps in to ruin the day.
Next is Magneto #1. Now, this is another of the miniseries that kind of takes place in the past. This is around the time when Magneto was headmaster of the New Mutants. This does feature the first appearance of a character called Ire. It's Irae. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that, but first appearance of a brand new character, and this is going to sort of tell the tale of Magneto, how he was back that time, but like from his point of view. It's going to be really cool.
Next up, we have a new one from Image. This is Scrapper. As you can tell, this is got some dogs in it. This is described as Blade Runner meets the emotion of Stray Dogs, but they do tell you, don't worry, the dogs do not die. So they
all I
tell you
need.
right
Yeah.
ahead. But the other key to this is it is co-written by Cliff Bleszinski, who you may know if you're in the video game community from things like Gears of War and one of the original people behind like Epic Games and Unreal Tournament. So really cool that he is moving into the comics field. I hope we see more of that.
Absolutely. Next is Batman Beyond NEO-GOTHIC #1. Now, this is essentially a sequel to the Batman Beyond Neo Year miniseries that just wrapped up not too long ago. And in this one, Batman and a character named Kyle the Catboy have to explore the remains of old Gotham, like underground, to find some missing children. And you see on the cover, they're going to get into some trouble.
Then we have Death of the Venomverse. This is kind of one of the big things that all of the Venom and Carnage and everything have been leading up to. Carnage has been taking over a lot of villains, absorbing their powers, all of that, because he is about to enact his ultimate goal. He is going to go through the multiverse and destroy all Venoms. So that starts here. I think this one's going to be a very exciting one.
Next is Superman, The Last Days of Lex Luthor #1. This is going to be a 3-issue miniseries. This is a black label book, which means they can tell whatever story they want to tell without worrying about continuity. And in this one, Lex is dying, and he goes to Superman to help him find a cure for whatever the disease is that he has. And Superman is going to go to the ends of the universe. He's going to cross the galaxy and maybe even across time to find a cure for Lex.
Next up, we have Marvel Age 1000. So this is a new special one-shot that is going to be oversized. It's going to be a $9.99 book by a bunch of different creators, writers, artists, telling stories from kind of the golden era of Marvel. So you can see there the X-Men have on their classic suits. And they say this is going to have, it's going to be surprises. It's going to have old stories, kind of re-examined and re-explored. Plus, they say the ultimate Marvel value stamp, who or what is going to be on it. So I feel like that's just a fun tease if you remember the old Marvel value stamps. But this one sounds really cool. May have some big stuff going on in it. We'll have to find out.
Next is Tales of the Titans #1. This is going to be a 4-issue miniseries, and each issue is going to focus on one specific character. Issue #1 focuses on Starfire. She investigates a ship with Tamaranian markings that has crashed on Earth, but her investigation is going to lead her to the earliest days of her youth, bring up a lot of memories. So it'll be cool to see what she finds.
Then next up, we have Night Terrors Detective Comics #1. This is also here to show you there's a lot of Night Terrors books coming out this week. Pretty much
Yep.
the second half of the #1s coming out. We'll be going over all of those plus tons of other books on our Comics from the Future video coming up this Friday. Well, we'll be covering all of them, but this one's here. This one sounds really cool. Jim Gordon, in his nightmare world, finds a ritual going on with these bat creatures. Very, very cool. But also, there's going to be a bunch of other ones, including Superman Night Terrors, Night Terrors Action Comics,
There's Nightwing.
Nightwing,
Yeah.
Harley Quinn. All of those we'll be covering in more depth on our upcoming Friday show. So thank you for watching Top Comics to Pre-Order Flash. Like I said, we've got a show, Comics from the Future, coming up on Friday, where we'll be going over everything, all the variant covers. So you'll definitely want to check in for that one. And head over to our website, infinityflux.net, where you can pre-order, you can subscribe, all of that good stuff. But until then,
See you later.
see ya.